EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Washington Wizards. Washington begins the game with the basketball. Wall to Beal. To Wall. Five to shoot for Washington. John Wall goes to work.
No good. And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Wizards have it. Beal to Wall. Nets have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Russell with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Good start. He's made his first shot.
You know, Ed, people have short memories. But this kid was only 19 when he first came into the league. Sure, as a second overall pick, you're going to have high expectations. Trust me, I know. But D'Lo's game is different. First off, he's a lefty, so he throws you off. And his style is even herky-jerky, maybe even choppy like that. Reminds me of Rod Strickland. But fans, we need to be patient with the process and let kids develop. And I'm still very optimistic that D'Lo is going to live up to all the hype he had coming out of the Ohio State University.
Wall in the front court, trailing by 4. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, Ed, this team is on the way.
Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details. Into the game for Washington, number 21, Calvin Bringin.
That's at a...
Let's go, crowds. It's go time.
Substitutions, Brooklyn. Substitutions, Washington.
Russell to Davis. Inside, he scores.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Gilgeous-Alexander. In a flash, scores at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nets have it. Russell. They'll get it down to Davis. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this, or they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Ed Davis at the line. First one, count it.
Good shot, boy.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Russell. For three. His first effort off the mark. Stuffs it down with authority.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Brooklyn's got it.
I got him. I got ball. That's me.
Russell to Fareed. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Russell. Ed Davis. To Russell. Screen coming. Knocked loose. And that one out. A lot of contact. No whistle. through one here at Barclays Center. The Nets out in front. Jay and I are back with more after this. You're watching NBA Tuesday night on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. To Kelly Oubre. Oh, nice swat.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Wall across the timeline. 14-10 the score. Oubre to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 2 for 2 now. Jay, D'Angelo Russell, former number 2 pick. He can be special. What's your prognosis for him?
Well, he has a chance to own Brooklyn this season and own New York City. Only played 48 games last year due to a knee injury. But still, look at the signs of growth this young man has had over the last couple of years. He went through that situation in L.A. He came to New York. This offseason, he's been completely quiet. You've been seeing videos of him just working out, getting his body right. It's a matter of time before you feel like D'Angelo Russell or D'Lo will take this game over.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The score, 14-all. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
We're going to see a team take the lead here?
And a throwdown.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Nets, number 33, Allen Brett.
Wizards at the controls. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
That's superb defense. That's a defense.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Washington. In the game, for the Nets,
To Hollis Jefferson. Wizards have the rebound. Gilgeous Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in this.
And he finishes at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Dinwiddie. Fareed. To Hollis Jefferson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Finish that. And that one out of bounds off a net. Gilgeous Alexander.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Oh, that's 3 seconds. to Hollis Jefferson.
1 minute left in the second.
Right!
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Fareed. Second effort. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Nets have the basketball. Probing the defense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, and the foul. And a
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jan Mahimi at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Free throw good, a three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. First half in the books. Wizards have the lead.
Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Wizards are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Washington Wizards. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half. Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's Brooklyn's ball. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Now a steal by Washington.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
To Allen Crabbe. To Russell. of 5 on the 24 to Allen Crabbe. Beyond the arc for 3. That's what they brought him in for. Allen Crabbe hits the 3.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Wall. Gets it in the left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Russell. That pass stolen by the Wizards. To Beal. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Number 2, John Wall.
Nets have it. Russell. Inside, he scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Beal. Bradley Beal. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Russell to Allen Crabbe. Deep left corner. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Off the assist. If you blink, you may miss the fastest man in the NBA.
Man, John Wall is like a blur. When I see him, it reminds me of players I used to guard in the past. Stephon Marbury, Allen Iverson. He is that fast with or without the basketball.
That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Brooklyn's got it. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good. Number 17, 2 for 2 on that trip. Washington basketball. Wall. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust to Wall. Count the basket inside.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay.
Number 2, John Wall.
Russell into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
To Wall. Howard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Got a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
3 quarters down. The Wizards out in front. The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the 4th. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the 3rd quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Karis LeVert trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 71% for his career. And counted at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Goes to the right side. It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Doesn't get the bounce.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Russell.
Coming through.
Wizards come up with it. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
To Fareed. Picked up by the Wizards. It's a big finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
New blood coming in for both sides. Russell. From the painted area, won't go down. Wall with it up top. The lead is 15. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
He misses that one free throw. Russell with it up top. Down a bundle. Has a look. Shot by Russell off the mark. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Down the lane to lay it in.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Dwight Howard with the block shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Wall. There it is, John Wall. 2 of 4 now. In watching John Wall, for him to be successful, you get the sense that he needs the ball in his hands most times.
He does, Ed. And there's a new age in the NBA. It's called team basketball. You equate a guard's success to how his team does. And when they're all sharing the sugar, it makes the team that much better and more efficient. For a guard who's trying to break into the elite of the elite, he will not do so until he relinquishes some of that control and he gets other players involved.
No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Russell. To Beal. Bradley Beal. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Fareed to Dinwiddie. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. Fires the 3. It's Howard, the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. The Wizards are the winners as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone. and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards were simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards.
It wasn't a great performance by these guys, and unfortunately, we have video evidence. Viewer discretion advised.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
The Washington Wizards
Played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the remaining games. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Young Metro, though, especially on
Professor Live.
What's up, everybody? Professor Live. Today we're going to be checking out the one who was just in serious attack mode. Several dunks throughout the game. We got to check it out together. Let's get into it. Whew. Looked like a dunk contest tonight. The one could not be stopped from getting to the rim. Shout out to all the viewers. Appreciate you checking out the reactions. For more videos of the one, just getting to the rack at will. Putting on a show like this. Stay tuned.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on the globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. Wise man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toast and glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just